Okay, let's talk about numbers today. Since we left Austin and started full-time traveling, it has been a little over a month, which means I have a 1 month's worth of data to show you guys how much we actually spend on this trip as a family of 3 in the peak season of Florida, including our utilities, lodging, gas on the road. Let's break it down by categories. I have my cheat sheet over here. First category, gas. We spend $1,169.92 this month. So driving from Austin to Florida, we noticed the gas pricing has been increasing as we get into Florida. I think we might be a little bit spoiled in Austin because gas price in Texas is just lower than anywhere else. And because the war situation right now, the diesel price in Florida has skyrocketed to about, I think yesterday it was around $5.25 already, which was insane. I can't believe how much it changed within this month, because just a little more than a month ago in Texas, the diesel price was about $2.50-ish. So that definitely make a big difference on how much we spend on gas. All right, next, repair. So this is an item that we kind of didn't expect it. Camper was fairly new. We didn't expect anything to break down, but we did end up spending $434.56 on repairing, and majority of it was contributed by the window got blew away. I'm sure if you guys have been following the channel, you know one of our window got blow away on we don't even know where. So we had to make some quick repairs. Called some RV stores. They don't always just stock on those parts, and they will take weeks for them to order it. And even for this window alone, it's $1,600 just for the parts. We live in this full time. If we have to send this into a shop and go live in a hotel, it's gonna be expensive. So definitely set money aside for this category, as well as learn skills to do the repairs yourself. Next category, lodging. We did not pick the right time to come to Florida for sure. This is a peak snowbird season. Other than it's very expensive to stay in campsite right now, you can't even book anything. It's really hard to find somewhere for the rig of our size and the full hookup we needed to book the lengths we wanted and the dates we wanted. We end up spending $1,889.32 on lodging. This is definitely more than what I would have expected, but I don't think we did bad at all. We had 3 types of stays on this trip. The first one is Harvest Host, which covered our transiting period. Harvest Hosts are more targeted to people who stay for overnight or maximum maybe 3 to 5 days. Most of them don't accommodate long-term stays. Some of them have hookup, which you usually need to pay something, but some of them don't really have a hookup, so you can go boondock for free. In exchange, you can buy some stuff from the host or have a dinner at their restaurant. So it's more like a experience and exchange type of situation. The next type of stay we did mostly for our trip is Hip Camp, which is like an Airbnb for people who renting their extra space out for campers. I really like this type of stay for our need because it's more private. So we have stayed at farm, at somebody's house, it's just more of a private setting than RV campsite. Third type of stay is a random find, which it will come up in the next video. We stayed at this dirt bike track for 2 weeks, which surprisingly is our cheapest but best experience. It's a super big acreage land, so we're all very spread out. And because they don't open from Monday to Wednesday, it's super quiet throughout the week. And they also had like a lake right by the campsite. You can paddle and you can swim. Of course, Ryan loves dirt bike and Anson loves riding his Stasic as well. So for them, it's just extra bonus that they get to do what they want to do. The next category, dining. So this will cover everywhere from eating at a gas station to a fine dining. So everything that we didn't cook for ourselves, we just eat out. This month we spent $1,082.46 on eating out. This is actually similar to what we spent when we were staying in a house, but I think the main difference is in Austin, dining out is a little bit more expensive than Florida. And when we were living in a house, we tend to go out for dinner or go out for food as a type of entertainment. But here it's more of, okay, we're all gonna go out to do this experience together, and we don't want to go home and cook, then we'll go eat out. Not necessarily eating out as like the main drive of going out. So overall, I think we eat out more frequent, but a lot of them are like grab a quick food type of situation, then sit down. So you average to be cheaper per restaurant. Okay, next category, groceries. So this month, we spent $1,163.16 on groceries. This is very similar to what we've been spending when we were staying in a house. So we buy food from Publix here, H-E-B in Texas. So it didn't really change much for this category. All right, next category, entertainment. So this covers everywhere from parking expense that we are paying for a place we're visiting, to the tickets, to tours that we did. We spent $404.20 on this category. We didn't do a lot of like touristy tour type of thing. I think that's how we were able to keep this category pretty low. And out of this $400+ $, 200 of them was riding dirt bike from Ryan. So we really only spent a little more than $200 on this. We mostly kept our activities around like museum, state parks, and none of those like cost very much to do. Next category, utility and monthly subscriptions. So this one includes our internet and all the subscription we use, such as YouTube, iClouds, and all that, and also include our car insurance. In total, we spent $347.50 on this category. This category really doesn't change, no matter if we're on the road or in a house. So overall, adding everything together, we spent $6,491.12 this month on the road. What do you think about it? Did we do good or did we not do good? Let us know down below. I'm curious to see what other full-timers spend on the road. This expense is really good for us because I think we spent a little more when we were staying in a house back in Austin, because the mortgage is more expensive than the lodging that we spend on the road, and we pay for childcare when I was also working. But now, since we're all traveling, I'm mostly the childcare. And I think like overall, we seek out to do money costing activities more in Austin because we have already done so much of the free ones or the lower expense ones. So whenever there's an activity, for example, a show, a bounce house, or any of those kind of things starting, we would tend to pay for that experience. But when you are living on the road, because there are just so much new things and you have so much choices along the way, you can just do the lower cost ones, or even free ones. There's just so much options when you are in a new place. But at the same time, this is way lower than we would spend if we are actually full-time to traveling for vacation, because then we have no way of cooking for ourselves, and the hotel expense is way more than the RV park usually. So far, we are loving this experience. It's definitely the right lifestyle for us at this stage. I can't wait to bring more and making more content on the interesting journeys that we go on. So don't forget to subscribe if you are interested to follow along the journey. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.